Hi, everyone. Are you out and about today, driving around? Well, I'm here. So, for everybody who, for their full moon readings, they are out. So, take a look at your inbox for those who ordered the full moon readings for Gemini. Uh, they've gone out. I think I just have one that has to be uploaded yet. Yeah, and it'll be going out shortly. So take a look at your inbox to see that. Yeah. So what's going on? We got a plethora of shenanigans that are happening at this time. And this plethora of energy, it's a moment of truth and a change of your vibe. So we have Mars in Sagittarius, we have squaring Saturn in Pisces, we have Mercury in the retro shadow begins in Sagittarius at 22 degrees today. We got a full moon and it's going to be squaring Neptune. Hooray! Well, at least we're out of Scorpio season and have landed in optimistic and freedom, you know. Mars, the planet of passion, life force, it's the engine of the energies. It's squaring off with Saturn. So being the engine, just to watch. What are you pushing on? Are you being a pusher? Pusher, 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 pusher. What are you pushing? Are you pushing through something that you shouldn't be pushing through? Are you going to take a step back and say, you know what? Why am I putting all my energy into something that's really not working at this time? And I just need to let it go because it's mutable. It is mutation. Allow for the mutability to enhance. Because when it's mutable, man, it can be crazy and it can get messy and it can get like really fucked up. And we got what? Mars, Sun, Mercury, all in Sagittarius, and Sirius is in Sagittarius. So we have this full blown, full on energies of mutability and such. It's like, yeah, let's get out there. It's my season. I want to be seen. I want to happen. This is so great. And and it's like looking at, no, we got to get a little bit of groundingness here because we're squaring off Saturn, and Saturn is like not all about party time. It's Saturn, the warlord of time. Are you on time? Did you show up? What? No, I am Scrooge. I still pay you till 5 o'clock. You can't leave early. So, and it's 1 month till Christmas today. What? So hopefully you got in on some of those Black Friday sales that I had on and got your readings, and even what else? Oh, the lunar readings, 288. I don't even know what I was thinking. I just put that out there. It was my guy. It was one of my trickster guides, because even at $25 for the full year is like $600, right? So 288 for the full year for 2024. What the hell? That's phenomenal. That's just phenomenal. So if you didn't get on that deal, maybe you could just sort of warm up to mama and say, hey, you know what? I wouldn't mind having that deal, mom. Yeah, a little cancer empathy will show in. But just to let you know. Plus, cyber sale. I thought, you know what? I have the 2024 Moon Journal that I created. So we got the Moon Journal. If you are interested in it, it's $10. And your life work balance workbook for 2024, I have that for $20, and I'll be posting that up and showing you different pages of that, and they're digital downloads. So if you're interested in those, I'm quite impressed with them. So Saturday, frustration. Yeah, a little bit of frustration. Delays. I mean, there was what was it? I think in Southern California, 5-hour delay. If you are taking a plane, expect delays. Just delays in a lot of things. Yesterday, I met Olivia at Chinook, and a few places were having issues with their machines or the things weren't working as well. And it was busy. That mall was so busy. Didn't see many people with shopping bags. I saw a lot of young people hanging out and stuff. But it just it was very busy. You know, some places had lineups and things like that. A lot of people walking around. Um, but it was pretty crazy yesterday in the mall. So anyways, my daughter and I did some shopping. I, for the first time, instead of shopping for others, I was basically shopping for myself. I bought 3 candles and you get 3 free. Well, what does mama do? I stocked up on candles. I got the candles. So I stocked up on candles, and a few other things. Like, yeah, I did pick up, of course, I got Mateus something because that's just what I do. You know, love the Mateus. Hello, hello. And so I got the Mateus things. So, you know, but there are delays. I mean, there's going to be delays and things. If you're waiting on something, information delays. So look at the self undoing, and there's only way to find out is if you're being blocked, don't try and force it because you're going to get a flat tire, engine blown, something stupid is going to come up. If there's a delay or something's going on, because with Mars squaring Saturn, has to do with mechanics, right? So there's a mechanical thing going on, some kind of delays going on with that. So be aware. Stop signs, warnings. Sun is squaring. So there's warnings there that's saying, okay, you know, there's some delays there. And the thing is with Pisces can be obsessive, like, oh, what's going on? And be very overly obsessive over the stuff and over any blockages on how to work it out. And it's like, no, 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 no. We don't want to do that. It's just like take a time out, go into Starbucks, grab a hot chocolate. You know, Tim Hortons has the fake Bailey's thing. I don't know how that is. I'm not a Tim Hortons fan, but up here in Canada, they have Tim Hortons and the non-alcoholic Baileys. Well, you know, I bet you a lot of people love it, but I'm gonna say if I'm going in for a coffee and I want the real fucking thing in my coffee. Just saying. Not that I have it in now. It's just straight up coffee. But I understand the flavor thing and everything else that goes with that. But so go, you know, take some time out, go to some Christmas markets right now. You know, get yourself out there into some Christmas spirit. It is Sag energy. Don't try and force it, just go with the flow with it. And that's the way I was yesterday. I just went with the flow with it and I had a blast. Hubby went and sat in the car. Told him not to come. I said, we're meeting Olivia at the mall. Oh, I'll be okay. We're meeting Olivia at the mall. Little did he forget my daughter when she's shopping. It's like I have learned for shopping with her. She does her thing, I do my thing. We go out and we're on the phone. Where are you? Okay, all right, I'll meet you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you know, that's what we're doing. We're not, I don't shop with her. I shop around her. She shops around me. She might show up in a shop that I'm in and give me a thumbs up. Yeah, mom, because I bought some really cool pants yesterday. Love them. They're knitted. They're so cool, and they're flowing, and they're not fitted onto my legs because it's not good to have too many fitted things on my legs. And anyways, that goes into the women thing. But they're breathable. They're cotton. They're nice, and they have pockets. What is it with not having pockets in pants? Women need pockets in pants. I know it goes way back to some kind of stupid law way back where pockets weren't allowed in women's pants. So because you weren't allowed to conceal or hide things as women or whatever, I don't know. Anyways, I know there's something there. I'll look it up one day. But this is, you know, looking at any frustration. So very unique. There's a lot of frustrations on. Mercury's going into retrograde shadow at 22 degrees Sagittarius. It will be going all the way up to 8 degrees in Capricorn, retrograde back, and it will go all the way till January 1st. So this is a fine time to revise, revisit things that you are working on. If there's a project or something that you are wanting to do in the new year, fabulous time to really get into sort of looking at things, tweaking at things, but not obsessing over it. It's not a time for obsessions. If you're obsessing over something, go for a walk, get outside, do something else. So don't be obsessing over shit because it's just going to crumble, right? So this is time to enjoy where you are right now. If you're going to the museum, enjoy the museum. If you're going to the Nutcracker, enjoy the Nutcracker. Don't be worried. Oh, where's so and so doing? What's the da 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 da? No, 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 no. Enjoy where you are right now. That's where this, and especially with the full moon in Gemini coming up, you got to enjoy that. You got to be and be being expressive in the verbal expressions that you need in order for you to be able to say the truth of what it is that you want to say. And that's that Gemini energy. It loves to say what it needs to say, right? You know, your voice keeps changing. Does it really? Oh my gosh. Don't know what that is all about. I'm not possessed and I haven't been drinking. So, not too sure. I know I had a runny, stuffy nose earlier on today, so that could be it too. And watching your ego, anything to do with the ego, the head. You're getting into the head, come into the heart. Get on your as I say, get on your meditation. Get on your meditation pillow. Sit on the meditation pillow. Allow yourself to sit, connect with the heart. That could be it, and that's just an example. It could be going for, and I keep on getting people out, going for a walk, connecting with nature. This moon is mutable, and mutable energy is movement. Sag is moving. They're not going to sit around. They don't like to sit around for too long. They want to move. They want to be active. They want to be interactive. They want to be connected with people. That's the beautiful part about Sagittarius. And same with Geminis. They're an air sign. They're mutable. They're changing. So allow yourself to move with the changes. And now if you're a fixed sign, that's freaking hard. Like if you're a Scorpio or Taurus or Aquarius or Leo, you want me to move when you say fast moving action. Boom, 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 boom. Right? And that's going to help you to move away from things that you don't need to try and fix. Don't fix. If it's just don't fix it. Let it go. And you got to be careful with these energies because these energies, if you are trying to push against something, this can cause harm. This is where you get, as an astrologer, we start putting warnings up. Don't try and fix something that doesn't need to be fixed, or try and push against something because that can cause injury. That's where you break a leg. That's where you twist an ankle. That's where you get bruised, or you stub a toe and you break your toe, or your toe ends up, you stub your toe, but it breaks your foot or something stupid like that. So really be aware. This is where if you're out driving, like that traffic jam in Southern California, 5 hours. They're telling people, just go to a hotel. You're not going to get to your destination right now. Just go somewhere else. Do something else. So if you're thinking that you're going to get somewhere early and you're going to leave early, expect delays. Loads of delays all over the place. So allow yourself to take the time. Don't try and be somewhere where you're not. And if you try and be somewhere where you're not, that's where things just break down, right? Allow for the magic to happen, the magical energy and the forces to come through, and allow for the magic to be there for you. And the magic is there. We just have to allow it, and allow it to transform, and allow it to lead us into the places that we need, that they know we need to be in. So let go and let God. That's basically what the energies are. Let go and let God. If you're not letting go and letting God, well, they'll let you know. That's all I got to say to that one. So, so for those who didn't get on to the lunar readings, I'll offer it till Monday for you all. And the lunar readings for 2024 are $288, which is crazy. But hey, I'm crazy. So that's 24 readings for the full year of 2024. So if you want to get those, and if you need to make a payment plan with that, cool, let me know. But I can put you down on my list for that. Cyber Monday. I got digital downloads. Yes, I do. I have my 2024 moon journal, which I'm so proud of. And I have my workbook for life and work workbook for 2024. And if you took my vision board class, you already got it. So you know how awesome it is. So let's take a look at the cards. I'm all hyped up. I've been doing readings all morning. So I just sent out all the full moon readings for people. And so I'm just like, woohoo, let's go. Could you imagine? You should see me when I do markets and I do readings, like usually at markets when I'm at a market. Um, and you're there from say 10 till 6 or 10 till 5 or whatever it is. And I'm usually can get back to back readings, just go, 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 go. And I'm just like, poof, because I'm not I'm not on this planet. I am in the stratosphere. I am out there. And people say, well, how do you do it? Well, I crash later on. Once I get home, I have a shower. I decompose. I deconstruct, get, sage and everything else. And I sit back and have a cup of tea or a glass of wine. And then all of a sudden, usually I don't even get to finish it. I'm out like a light. I'm out like a light. So today I just finished doing full moon readings for those who have ordered the full moon readings because I put them at $25. So for the full moon readings for Gemini, and for those who have it for the year for 2023. So just finished them all off, and it just being in the energies of for the different people. Sometimes it's like really great because I can feel like when I'm doing the readings, even though you're not there. This sounds weird, even though you're not there, and I'm doing the readings. I can still tap into your energy and tap into that because once, you gave me permission to do the readings, that's a big one. And feeling that flow of what is needed. And I've had a lot of people go like, how did you do that? How did you know, I was having da da da, my life or this was going on. I said, I could feel it. I can sense it, right? It's just like when I do readings and somebody asks me about so and so and they live in Switzerland or England or South America or wherever, right? It's like, oh, well, this is what I can feel, with them happening. And they can come into the reading very easily. It's just one trusting in that energy that's coming forward and practice, doing it for many years. You just automatically just get to know the knowing and step into that knowingness. And yeah, it's great to do readings in person with people. Definitely. I totally agree. Um, but I can still tap into the energies just as well if you are like this. That's why on Fridays when I do the $10 mini readings, I can still tap into those energies. Just like the one girl who got one, I think it was last week or the week before. She was from Germany, Little Miss S, and she was in Germany, and I boom, and that's the thing is you can be anywhere on the planet because it's energy. We are all in this flow of energy that's around us. The connections, the vibrations, they are there, and we all vibrate out. We are all illuminating beings vibrating within this beautiful planet of ours. So that's why many times people will feel things before they happen, or have a sense that, oh shit, there's something crazy that's going to happen. There is, I feel like something's off the chart or something, or an explosion or volcano, or sometimes war, have a sense that this is going to happen. So, and trusting in it, and the more you trust in it, the more you work at it, the more in tuned you are to those sensations and feelings and images that come to you, and you trust them because okay, you know what, may not make sense to others, but it doesn't have to make sense to others. It has to make sense to you. And if you're doing a reading for others, the information that comes into you for that person, it doesn't have to make sense to you. It may make sense to that person that you're doing the reading, because the words aren't usually the words that you would use in a normal conversation. Some other words might come in, or explanation might come in, which is related to that person that needs to hear it. And I feel we all have that within us, but many of us have blocked it, or have not allowed it to foster or grow within ourselves. And in doing so, that, sometimes that has caused either problems, or if we're always stuffing things down, heart issues, right? So the biggest part of, for heart issues with women, because they're not expressing their heart, they're not expressing their truth, they're coming from the heart, right? They take on so many other people's things, even with men, because men aren't expressing their emotions, right? So they shove it down. So it's not only, heart problems, but they could end up with prostate issues because they're shoving it all the way down, right? So, and that goes down to your sacral, that connection with others. What is that connection? And it's a step up from your root chakra, which is your first connection with people and those that are around you, that root. Then you move up to the sacral, is your next connection. Who you reaching out to? Who's that the intimate connections that you have with others? And it's also the money connection too. The sacral is. It's not the root, it's the sacral. And coming into that sacral connection of what is that relationship that you have, not only with self, but with the money around you, or with that. Because money is an energy, it's a monetary gain, but it's something that we have put energy into. And what is that energy? What is that response to it? Right. And that's where a lot of times people, if they're not having a positive connection with it, brings in a connection that we may have in different ways within our own selves, and how it mastatizes. That's a good word, Mary, in our body. So yeah, so trust yourself, honey. You got it. So anyways, that's how I go on tangents and stories. Card flew out, and the card is boop, 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 boop. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is like, yeah, look at all these things that I have created within this world. And the beauty that surrounds me, and really taking a look at that beauty that surrounds you, right? As this energy is showing us, it's like, enjoy where you are at this time. Enjoy where you are. Don't be trying to think, oh, well, I have to be over there with so and so there, or I have a date over here. It's like, no, you're here. Be present within that moment that you're at right now. And with it, knowing that you do have the skills and the talents to create the world that you are wanting to create that the wonders of energies that you want to create within your own world. And with that, there's going to be some heartache. So heartache's coming in. That's interesting that the heartache comes in with all of this. But knowing that, because you're doing your thing, others may not like what you're doing, right? You're creating, you're prospering, you're doing your dance. And some people will say, well, I don't like your dance. Stop doing your dance. And then you want to please that person. And that's going to cause you heartache, because you're trying to please somebody, and you're pleasing them just to allow them to feel good. But in allowing them to feel good, you feel like shit. So you got to watch yourself with that, right? You got to watch yourself with that type of energy. Don't let yourself try and fix others. Don't do that. It's like, no. Allow yourself to feel the feelings that you need to feel, and allow them to come up, and allow yourself to let them go. And especially with this full moon that's coming forward. So there you go. I want you all to have just a fabulous, fabulous day. And may the Lord and Lady watch over and bless you in all that you say, do, and be. Shine your light. Shine your light. And in shining your light, you'll see the reflection of light shining back to you. So have a blessed one, everyone. I will be posting up my Cyber Monday sale. And so keep a lookout if you're interested. All right. Blessed be, everybody. Bye-bye.